Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 3 Minutes to Midnight. So in the last episode it turned out that the mayor happens to be our mother, which I suspected, judging from the family picture, and she needs our help, or more specifically Linda's help, to fix the generator at the park, so she can fix the antenna and then send a distress call to the outside world. But Linda can't do that right now because she doesn't have her tools. The Barber Mafia confiscated her tools because she didn't pay back the money that she owes, or so they claim, but who knows after everyone lost their memories. But anyway, she doesn't have the tools and we have to get the tools back. And we must find the guy who stole them. What was his name? The black guy who took the blue toolbox. I forgot his name. Was it Anton or something like that? Well, anyway, we have to find him and make some sort of a deal with him possibly. And right now we are at Mike's Diner, and there are some patrons and Mike himself here. John Slim, what a name, this Elvis looking dude. Lola, and then this one heavy sleeper here. So without further ado, let's talk to these fine people and maybe they can tell us something new or something that will help us.
Whew, what a night, eh?
You bet! No memories, no working phones.
No fresh air.
There's plenty of fresh air outside. If you got a problem, go home!
Do you know what's going on? I highly doubt it. I'm looking for a big Italian fella.
I'm looking for a big Italian fella. Have you seen him?
Big Italian fella? Oh, he came in here a while ago. Yeah, the one that picked you up by the collar. And then you ran away like a headless chicken.
I was just showing him my fine leather jacket.
Sure.
Well, I remember the guy. He drank the diner out of whiskey and walked out as if he was still stone cold sober. He was walking north towards that big mansion.
So he's at the mansion. Okay. No surprise there.
Do you know what's going on?
You heard the mayor's speech, didn't you?
Well, it was my mom talking, so I wasn't really listening. Yeah, but we didn't know at the time. Sure, but how about you remind me anyway? Well, she was my mom, so I wasn't listening.
Well, it was my mom talking, so I wasn't really listening.
Here's what's going on. We still don't know why everyone lost their memories, and there's no way to call for help. The mayor said everything will be fixed soon, but I have a feeling our problems are a lot bigger than a broken antenna.
Yeah, having your memories lost is, I would say, is a bigger problem than a broken antenna. But yeah, I get what you mean. You seem pretty calm.
With everything that's going on, you seem pretty calm.
Why shouldn't I be?
I think you are the mastermind behind this. You know, good on you for keeping a cool head in a situation like that. And a situation like this. You are the mastermind.
I think you are the mastermind behind all this.
What kind of mastermind would erase her own memory?
I mean, you could be lying. That's exactly what a criminal mastermind would say. If not you, then it has to be Mike who's behind this. Yeah, I doubt it.
Well, that's exactly what a criminal mastermind would say.
If I were a villain, don't you think I'd give myself a more fearful name than Lola? Something like, Miss Atomic Overkill.
You came up with that name pretty fast, Lola.
I'll leave you alone. Enjoy your strawberry milkshake.
Ha! Strawberry.
What's so funny about strawberry? Well, how about you, Mr. Elvis wannabe?
John, is it?
That's my name, but you can call me Slim.
What do you think happened? How did you remember your name? That's a good question.
How did you remember your name?
Thanks to my beautiful hair.
Our friend here has a comb with his name on it.
Ah.
Hair this good demands meticulous care.
I hope you get your memory back, Slim. Because here today, gone tomorrow.
I heard about your run-in with Marco. Marco was... Oh yeah, that was the guy's name, not Anton. Marco.
I heard about your run-in with Marco.
Yeah, he walked in like he owned the place and started threatening Mike and Lola.
So I looked him dead in the eye and told him he'd have trouble if he didn't stop. He didn't want to tangle with me, so he calmed down and had some whiskey at the bar.
Why don't I believe
That's
you?
certainly one way of looking at it.
Yeah. You seem pretty calm about losing your memory. Now, what do you think happened?
What do you think happened?
No idea. We all woke up here with no memories.
If you ask me, it's a defense mechanism. In order to prevent permanent trauma, our brains wipe themselves clean to forget the taste of Mike's food.
I'll give you permanent head trauma.
Okay. Well, it still doesn't explain that why everyone outside the Mike's diner lost their memories, though. You seem pretty calm.
You seem pretty calm about losing your memory.
I only need two things in life, my hair and John Slim.
Do you know what all that grease is doing to your hair?
Making me look slick and suave.
You should take better care of it, that's all.
If you asked me, I'd recommend you start stocking up on hats before winter, Slim.
Hats are for squares.
And John Slim ain't no square, right?
You got it, babe.
Ooh, what about a fez? Fezzes are cool.
I said no hats. Besides, history has always favored men with glorious manes.
Yeah, tell that to Samson.
Samson, I don't know who that is. Got any idea how we could get our memories back?
Got any idea on how we could get our memories back?
Hey, in the fairy tales, it all gets fixed with a kiss from a prince.
Uh-huh.
Wanna give it a try?
Are you hitting on us? Don't touch Betty, please. Come to think of it, I have no memory. Having no memories isn't so bad. Sure, why not? Why don't we test that theory with someone else first? I would rather kiss a cockroach. Yeah, maybe not having memories isn't so bad.
Come to think of it, having no memories isn't so bad.
I know, right? It's like life is giving us a second chance.
In a way.
Perhaps, but you'll never get a second chance at John Slim.
Good.
Got somewhere else to be. See ya.
Where else would you need to be but here with John Slim?
Somewhere away from John Slim. What the heck is that? Oh. What the heck is that sandwich? I assume that's a fish, or is it a tentacle? Well, whatever. How about you, Mike?
What is that smell?
Rat-tailed quesadillas. Want to try some?
God, no. I mean, I'm not hungry right now.
You're lost. Anyway, what do you want to know?
So were you always this bad of a cook, or did you become this bad after losing your memories and thus forgetting how to make actual good food? Did you hear the explosion? Where's the health department when you need them? Well, let's say this first.
Where's the health department when you need them?
Hey! We don't talk about them who must not be named in this fine establishment. Mark my words, y'all. You won't find better food anywhere in this town.
That's a risk we are willing to take.
Yeah. Did you hear the explosion?
Did you hear the explosion?
Oh yeah, about that. The fryer needed a jump start and then... boom! Bye-bye eyebrows.
Yeah, I was talking about the explosion that shook the whole town.
Didn't notice anything. With those trains running non-stop outside, I can't hear a thing.
Ah, makes sense. Anything from before?
Do you remember anything from before?
Not really. When I came to, Slim and Lola were already here. Then that Italian giant drank all my booze, and finally, you came by. I've been trying to stay busy cooking. They say smell brings up old memories.
Yeah, that's probably true to some people anyway. And speaking about booze, what is that? Looks like some booze to me, so I guess he didn't drink all of it. Yeah, memories of growing up in a dumpster. It smells like vomit. No, let's say this.
Yeah, memories of growing up in a dumpster.
Hey, if it's working for you, I'm gonna have to ask you to pay up.
How did you remember your name? I don't see him carrying a name tag or anything on him. Maybe just And maybe he's carrying an ID of some kind. Well, yeah.
How did you remember your name?
Well, it says Mike's Diner on the sign outside.
All that.
The fridge is full of canned meatballs with my picture and the name Mike on them.
I guess that settles it. Who are we to argue with canned meats, right?
Yeah, but what about your last name? Well, what about the Italian?
Tell me about that Italian giant.
A large fella named Marco DeLuca came in like he owned the place. Asked for all of my whiskey plus some rent money.
Marco DeLuca, not him again. Wait, does that mean you're out of whiskey?
Yeah, he took everything I had in the register and started drinking like a camel. Course, old Mike ain't no fool. I gave him some of the Walker's Special instead of real whiskey.
Walker's Special. I'll
What's
remember that next time I see him.
Walker Special, what is that?
About the Walker's Special.
If you think you're getting my secret recipe, dream on!
Let me guess, some things are best left unknown. I'll find out your secret. You know who's an expert on counterfeit whiskey? Maybe Marco, a friend of yours, could help me find out. Well, let me guess.
Let me guess. 99% water and 1% counterfeit whiskey?
Who told you that?
Wait, that's
You did! But you know who doesn't know yet?
my mom, the sheriff, Linda, Marco. Yeah.
Marco!
You wouldn't dare!
Yes, I would. Maybe we would.
Yes, I would.
Fine! Will this keep your mouth shut?
Oh, nice. Okay, what's your plan for the night? I have some questions about that contest. What contest? What's your plan then for the night?
What's your plan for the night?
I was thinking about sprucing up the place. Any ideas?
How about a controlled fire? Why don't you turn it into a vault? Maybe the sheriff could use it as a shooting range. You should ask my mom. I highly doubt that she cares. Maybe the sheriff could use it as a shooting range?
Maybe the sheriff could use it as a shooting range. He wouldn't be lacking moving targets, that's for sure.
Ha ha ha! Very funny.
Something weird about that train. Yeah, it never stops. It's a train that's infinitely long.
There's something weird about that train.
Weird? How?
It's never ending.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
I mean, it's not like someone put it there on purpose to prevent you from getting to the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. Certainly no one would try and stop us from going to the other side by adding an infinite and never-ending train to the game. Well, what contest are you talking about?
I have some questions about that contest.
Let me stop you right there, Missy. You already took the prize, so there's not gonna be any contest.
But I still wanted to play.
Woohoo! Still the undefeated champion. Victory by default. The sweetest of victories.
I better get going. I have a town to save.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing something equally hard to believe.
What contest was he were they talking about? Is there something... There's quite a few things to look at and interact with, but... beer sliding contest.
Beer slide, the most exciting sport since beer chess. Beer slide, the most exciting sport since beer chess.
And contest rules.
I don't feel like reading the contest rules.
Why? Because there's no need to do it anymore? Was there an option to get this item by winning the contest?
Fixes everything from squeaky doors to rusty engines to bad breath. Whiskey flavored.
I can't believe it's not Dalmore. Okay. Now let's do this. I'm gonna save the game here. Okay, let's try and talk to this guy again.
What is that smell?
Rat-tailed quesadillas. Wanna try some?
God, no. I mean, I'm not hungry right now.
You're lost. Anyway, what do you want to know?
Okay, so tell us about the contest now.
I have some questions about that contest.
What do you want to know?
Tell me how it works.
Tell me how it works.
Just go take a look at the poster.
Aww, okay.
Okay, I guess we have to read it.
The Mike's Diners Beer Sliding Contest.
You're ruining it!
Jesus, calm down, man.
Mike's Diner Beer Sliding Contest. The rules are simple. You will slide a beer bottle across the bar towards that big X on the counter. Whoever lands closest wins the prize. Our current champion is John Slim. Are you ready to beat him?
It sounds easy enough.
Yeah, right. Nothing like a good dose of self-deception.
Okay, well, let's give it a try. Why not?
You again? What do you want now?
I wanna join the contest.
I have some questions about that contest.
What do you want to know?
So what kind of prize are we talking about? He's gonna give us the whiskey booze bottle.
What kind of prize are we talking about here?
This beautiful and expensive bottle of Dalmore Single Malt. Disclaimer, conditions subject to change before, during, or after the contest. The prize is legally interchangeable with whatever cheap bottle I can find under my counter.
Wait, can you repeat that one?
And I will lie my way out of any and all objections voiced by participants.
Okay, why can't I say that I wanna join?
Nothing. I think I got it.
I'm not gonna go through all of these again, at least not right now. Maybe I will talk to all these people and ask the same questions later, off screen.
I better get going. I have a town to save.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing something equally hard to believe.
What's that, cleaning your kitchen? But
Do
There's-
I really need to touch that? No? Cool. It's the target for the beer sliding contest.
okay, so do we need to talk to Slim then?
John, is it?
That's my name, but you can call me Slim.
Yeah, consider yourself challenged, John Slim.
Consider yourself challenged, John Slim.
Sure thing. Just give me a few minutes to finish what I'm doing.
What are you doing? Oh, doing your hair.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Betty, but he's been finishing his hairdo since he woke up.
If only there was a way to slick his hair back permanently.
Permanently, huh?
Got somewhere else to be. See ya.
Where else would you need to be but here with John Slim?
Permanently, you say. We don't have the clue anymore.
Please use as directed. Overdose can result in spontaneous, localized explosions. After use, please maintain a security radius of at least 30 feet from your loved ones for 72 hours. In case of overdose, please contact legal counsel immediately. They will distribute your will to your next of kin. Keep away from children. You can't afford to spend that much on diapers. Funny that it doesn't say anything about mixing with alcohol. I bet that'd be an explosive combination.
Yeah, I'm sure. That was a long one. Long description. But, so we can't challenge him because he needs to do his goddamn hair, apparently. If only we had the clue. So apparently there's two ways to get this Dalmore here. We either win at the beer sliding contest, or we just intimidate Mike with Marco and stuff. I think I wanna do the beer sliding contest, just because it just seems more interesting and fun. Well, yeah, I'm gonna talk to these people again off screen so you don't need to witness the same dialogue again. What about this heavy sleeper?
Hey, mister, are you okay? What's in that food? Chloroform? Wow, that's what I call deep sleep.
Oh, hell, maybe he's dead.
What's in that food? Chloroform? Is he alright? I don't think he's breathing.
Why don't you check?
I think someone should call an ambulance. I'm not putting my fingerprints on him. I'm not putting my fingerprints on him.
Okay, fine. Groovy ketchup.
You gonna pay for that?
No?
Then leave it alone.
The condiment formerly known as ketchup.
Formerly known as. There's a jukebox here. Can we play some music here?
Now this is my jam!
Everyone seems to enjoy it. Okay. Cat soup.
Cat soup.
You gonna pay for that?
No?
Then leave it alone.
Damn, can't pick up anything when he's looking anyway. Bulletin board, can we read that? Seeking babysitter, missing pet notice, missing person notice, janitor wanted, legal advisor wanted, recruitment poster, protest flyer, grand opening invitation, campsite promotion. Seeking babysitter?
Montoya family seeking babysitter during a business trip. Please call N Mexico 572536.
How about, what is this recruitment poster? For the army? Military maybe?
We want you to fight the communist menace. Join New Mexico's largest militia, citizens helping uncover disguised spies. Do your part in the fight against socialism. Contact Ben Zinn and report any signs of socialist activity right now. God bless America.
Yeah, okay. So we are in New Mexico, to be more specific, okay. And what about this grand opening?
Are you ready for an amazing Halloween? We invite you to celebrate the grand opening of our new costume shop. Saturday, November 1st at 9 p.m.
Why November 1st and not October 31st? It also just so happens to be October 31st right now as I'm recording this, so happy Halloween everyone. Anything else of interest? Red sauce. Employee of the month. That's covered in ketchup apparently.
A fine achievement in a dump like this. Aim high, kids. One day, you too can make your dreams come true.
How inspiring.
Stop right there, girl. You mess with my best employee, you mess with me.
Okay. What kind
Just when they thought there was nothing more dangerous than fugu. Mike's menu causes stomach pain and loss of appetite. And that's just by reading it.
Damn, that's harsh.
Just when they thought there was nothing more dangerous than fugu.
Garbage can. Can I take anything from there at least?
I can't say I'm surprised that the cleanest thing here is the garbage can. It's empty.
Ah, how surprising, it's empty. I can't go to the kitchen, can I?
They haven't invented the vaccines I'd need to survive that kitchen. It's a disaster. It'd be easier to burn the kitchen down and rebuild it than clean it. Oh my god, the sausage is walking away.
Sausage is walking away, that was a... that was an unexpected comment. So you're honestly not gonna do the contest before you're done with your hair.
Hey!
I'm hungry. What do you recommend? Something tells me that he's gonna recommend us to go to a different restaurant.
I'm hungry. What do you recommend?
Not eating here.
Yeah, I
Hey,
figured.
don't chase away my customers!
Don't worry, Mike. The menu already does that.
sick burn.
Sorry, Slim, but I've gotta go.
Leaving me is the hardest part. I know.
No, it's not.
Okay. I guess that was pretty much everything. We can't do or let alone pick up any items here because of Mike's watching eye. So we need something to help him to get that hair. Well, to basically get it standing permanently, the way he wants it. If only we had that glue. It's not good for your hair, but it might have worked. And we can't get to the other side because of this never-ending drain. Okay, so where should we go and try and go next?
Hey, kids! What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
Anti-disestablishmentarianism!
What?
Anti-disestat...
Damn kids. Where are your parents? Do you even remember who your parents are? Shouldn't you be kinda scared right now? After losing all your memories and you don't know where you are or who your parents are? So where are your parents?
Where are your parents?
Bah! Those old farts probably don't remember us either.
Probably.
Hey, that's no way to talk about your parents.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? Tell our parents?
Wait, should you guys really be laughing at that?
Why wouldn't we?
Did you hear the explosion?
Did you hear that explosion earlier?
Oh yeah! And we also know what it was.
Really?
Get closer, pay attention, and don't tell anybody.
God damn it.
Ew!
I'm really starting to hate these kids. Now what's with that tree? Is that tree sap leaking? Well, let's go back to that in a minute. So, why aren't you playing?
Why aren't you playing?
Ooh, it's too hot to play Vermilion Racer.
Well, what do you mean, who's the Vermilion Racer? Don't you mean, what's the Vermilion Racer?
Who's the Vermilion Racer?
Who's the most super duper hero ever?
Ah, it's a superhero,
By
okay.
day, he's a famous athlete. And by night, he apprehends criminals with his incredible powers!
I know this might sound weird, but I got the feeling I know this guy.
Yeah, right. As if someone like him would be friends with someone like you.
Ouch.
Does he really know, or was he just saying it? Why don't you go to a pool or something if it's so hot? I mean, it's just an evening here, right? It can't be that hot. Well, I suppose it can be in New Mexico.
Why don't you go to a pool or something if it's so hot?
The closest thing we have around here is that fire hydrant.
I could open that for you.
No way! You need, like, superhuman strength to do that.
Well, kids, maybe I am a hero too.
Yeah, right. Super turd!
These goddamn
Yeah,
kids.
you're right. Plus, it's kind of late to be playing anyway.
Your brain cells are late.
But I guess we could also open this by using the right tool. I mean, there must be a specific tool to open this. Can I play with the horsey?
Can I play with the horsey?
It's Mr. Horsey McHorseface to you. I'll need to ask him first. Hold on a second.
Ah, the horse, not the kid.
Sorry, he said he's busy right now.
And something tells me that we need that horsey for something later.
I'm leaving. I hate when spoiled brats waste my time.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, pot. Meet kettle.
Yeah, we can
I
open
don't
like
think
that.
my bare hands are an adequate tool for this.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
It's a fire hydrant. Don't let the stale smell of canine territorial claims fool ya. There's water inside.
Okay, and so we got this tree sap here. Ew. Okay, so...
It's a massive blob of dangerously sticky sap. It could strip the hair from an entire Sasquatch family.
Aha, there we go. That's our clue, essentially. But since we are here, we might as well talk a bit to this firefighter.
Shouldn't you do something about that alarm?
Yeah.
Listen, I know you're working from a limited script here, but I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Script? What are you talking about?
Ah, forget it. I don't need the trouble. What do you want?
By script, I assume that he meant the this video game script. So, who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Wilberforce Peyton Millhouse III, and I'm an actor.
That's one hell of a
Nice
name.
to meet you, Wilberto. I'm Betty.
It's Wilberforce, and I know well who you are.
Do you?
Usurper?
Whoa! Am I sensing some hostility here, Will Barton?
Listen, just call me Will, would you?
Okay.
That's easier.
Why so crabby, Willie?
I was supposed to be the main character in 3 minutes to midnight,
What?
but you got the role at the last minute. Look at me now. I'm just some background character.
Everyone loves firefighters, Willoughby. You're set.
I'm not a firefighter. I'm an actor playing a firefighter.
Uh-huh.
Where are the real firefighters?
I shouldn't talk to you. You'll blow my chances to be in the new game.
Well, damn. Can you tell me what's going on? Can you give me a clue? What was that about a new game? You mean this game?
What was that about a new game?
Shh. Keep it under your hat and I'll tell you.
I don't have a hat.
Anyway, it's called... It's gonna be amazing. Amazing environments, amazing characters, amazing effects.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be...
Let me guess. Amazing.
No, spectacular.
Well, damn. That's one of a hell... That's one of a hell sales pitch. But I guess he was talking about a different game since the game didn't allow him to actually say its name out loud. Shouldn't you be worried about the alarm?
Seriously, shouldn't you be worried about the alarm? There's obviously a fire somewhere.
Not yet. Not until the fire scene.
What fire scene?
All in due time.
Uh-huh, okay.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Oh, I can see why they hired you. You're good.
Come on, just help old Betty out a little. Why can't anybody remember anything?
Memory's tricky. Sorry, can't tell you more. Spoilers, you know?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Can you give me a clue?
Can you give me a clue?
Maybe, but pay attention, because I'm not going to repeat myself.
Ah, okay. So we can use this guy to get some clues or slash hints in case we are stuck. Is that what's going on here? Well, I'll do it myself for now anyway. Maybe I'll come back to it if I really can't figure out anything.
Ugh, forget it. I'll do it myself.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just leave it for
Well,
now.
nice talking to you.
There's quite a bit of fourth wall breaking in this game. Not that I'm complaining. Memorial to Don't Touch.
I'd rather not disrespect the fallen. Don't touch the firefighting bear. Fallen in the line of duty during the Great Fire of 1938. God bless America. Where did that come from?
From an eagle, presumably. But anyway, so now we got the tree sap that we can use. For Slim's hair. Garbage can.
Ew! For real?
Did we check that?
Wow, thanks for that incredible smell you made me discover.
Yeah, okay. Is that the mansion where Marco is? I suppose it is, but let's just do this first. Okay, so give that to him.
I like your idea, but we should do it more subtly.
Ah, okay. We just put it on his comm. Did it work?
It's as if his hair has a sixth sense. Damn it! We'll need to find a distraction.
Ah, okay. I think I know what that distraction is.
Now this is my jam!
Good thing he doesn't care. There we go.
I feel
Oh,
something terrible has happened. Oh my god! My hair! My beautiful hair!
Jesus!
It's gone. Forever.
It'll grow back.
No!
Okay, I was not expecting that to happen. Damn, that's a bit too cruel. Did the hair land here? What the hell are we gonna use this for? Oh, it's just the comb, not the hair. Oh, thank God. It would have been a bit gross if it had the hair with it.
It's empty.
So, you don't happen to be in the mood for a contest, are you?
Come on, Slim, cheer up. It's not that bad. This is actually a really popular hairstyle.
Yeah, among monks.
Among grandpas.
Guys, not helping.
Tell you what, if you stop crying, I promise I'll make it up to you.
You'll go out with me?
Oh,
What?
no.
No! I'll bring you a hat or something.
Oh yeah, okay, so we have to bring him a hat, but can we do the contest anyway?
Slim?
Want to go out with me yet?
No?
Find anything to cover up my glossy top?
No luck so far.
Maybe you should stop by the barber's.
Yeah.
He's bound to know what to do about this problem.
Yeah, okay, so we have to find him a hat before he will compete with us in the beer sliding contest. Okay, fine. Fine. So that's what we need the wig for. We were trying to ask for a free wig from Frank here, but we needed a good reason to get one for free apparently, so now we have it.
What can this humble barber do for you now, Betty?
Oh, come on! We both know you're not just a barber.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, of course not. So, about those free wigs.
How about you make me one of those free wigs?
What do you want it for?
Let's say, hypothetically, I accidentally rip someone's hair out. Like, all of it.
Most of it.
You what? Santa Madonna! Fine, I'll make you the wig, just to get you out of my sight. Do you have any materials I could use?
I have some lint in my pocket.
I can't do anything with that. Find me something better.
Of course, it can't be that simple.
I'll leave you to your trimming.
Don't come back unless you have business here. Better yet, don't come back at all.
Okay, Jesus, so we need materials for the hair. The greasy comb is not gonna help. Where can I... Statue remains. Oh, okay, that's the same thing. I was just wondering what the heck is that. But it seems to be a hat made of stone. Imagine if we could give him this hat, he would be carrying a heavy stone hat. And train his neck muscles that way. But so we need So we need materials to make a wig. I can't think of anything right now. Well, I have this one idea, but I highly doubt that that's it. Run a bit. I was thinking about this bear. Maybe we can take its fur.
I'd rather not disrespect the fallen.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think so, but it was worth a shot. Worth a shot. I guess we could go to the... I guess we could go and see the mansion since we are here. This is it, right? Oh, there he is. There you are, Marco. What a fancy looking house. Obviously we can't just waltz in there.
I'm back! Remember me?
Haven't you had enough for one night?
Let's try to find a diplomatic solution to our predicament.
Do you remember Linda's toolbox? Who lives here? Do you know what caused the explosion earlier? Why don't you take a break? Well, remember Linda's toolbox?
Do you remember Linda's toolbox?
Nope. I'm the forgetful sort.
Care to tell that to the sheriff?
Care to tell that to the sheriff?
Go ahead, call him. But make sure to have all your affairs in order first.
Just tell me what you want in exchange.
Your friend knows what we want. The money. No money, no toolbox. Capiche? I'll need the doctor to prescribe an extra strong whiskey after dealing with you.
So we need to give him the whiskey then that we can get from Mike's at Mike's diner. You know I'll keep asking until you give me the toolbox, right?
You know I'll keep asking until you give the toolbox back, right?
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm a very patient man.
Can I have it?
No.
Damn it!
Well, we kinda know who lives here already. It's the barber, but gonna ask anyway. Who lives here?
Who lives here?
Stop asking questions.
What an odd name.
Frank Cooper, the barber. Now scram.
By the way, fun fact. I already knew.
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
just messing with you.
You're really cruising for a bruising, ragazza.
I wonder what ragazza means. And also, the initials here are A and M. Those are not Frank's letters. Then names letters. Curious. How could a barber possibly afford all this? Well, if he's the only barber in town, and he charges very hefty prices, maybe he can afford a villa or hacienda like this.
How could a barber possibly afford all this?
Mr. Cooper is an excellent businessman with diverse and lucrative holdings.
Then why is he always at the barbershop?
The barbershop offers privacy and a various set of tools to address any trade conflict Mr. Cooper encounters.
Right. And do you know anything about the explosion?
Do you know what caused the explosion earlier?
I don't, but I hope it wasn't the ducks.
Ducks?
Ducks? What kind of ducks have you seen?
Oh no.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
What were you saying?
I was asking about the kind of ducks you've seen.
The angry kind. End of story.
Oh, I can sense some sort of trauma from ducks here. Damn. Why don't you go take a break?
Why don't you go take a break?
Nice try, ragazza, but I'm not leaving. Unless Mr. Cooper or some unforeseen force of nature compels me to.
You mean like an earthquake?
No, I mean an emergency liquidation of assets.
What are you on about? The bank doesn't open until the morning.
What I'm talking about is dropping anchor.
Yeah, right. And where's the yacht, big guy?
You're not getting it. I'm
Clearly
talking
not.
about fertilizing the plants. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Yeah.
You should have seen your face. Fertilizing the plants. What are you, 5?
No, but that's the number of your ribs I'm going to break if you don't shut up.
I'm leaving. I was just stopping by.
Ah, Betty is such a riot.
His breath smells like a distillery.
Okay, so we need to give him the whiskey or the alcohol, whatever it was. Was it whiskey? I think it was whiskey. Yeah. So we need to give that to him, so we can get the toolbox back, presumably. Buxus microphylla japonica. Ah, it's the bush here.
I can't use my hands. It's too thorny.
Thorny, you say?
This plant's got twice the soil the others do. The plot thickens.
Blood thickens.
A beautiful and resilient Larrea tree dentata. This kind of bush can thrive even in the harshest conditions.
Okay, I don't know if that's important or not, but it could be.
Why would you even need a guard with a heavily locked gate like that? Unless there's another way in.
Indeed, that's a good point actually, Betty. Very good point. Maybe there's a hole. Actually, now that I look at it there is a hole behind. Yes, there is a hole in the wall
If
here.
that Buxus microphylla japonica wasn't in the way, I could sneak in through that hole.
Okay, do we need some sort of scissors to cut through? But then again, he would definitely hear and then see us. Oh no, don't click that bush.
If that Buxus microphylla japonica...
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we need to get in here through that hole, presumably. So I guess the potential other option is that we go and find the toolbox ourselves and then steal it back. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here, and I don't know where else we can go at the moment, except for this church. So in the next episode, let's go and visit the church and see if... oh, by the way, I can see gardening shears here. Okay, nice. It's so small that I just now noticed. But yeah, these could be very useful to cut through that bush. And so we can enter the... we can get through the wall through the using the hole behind the bush. But Marco is still going to be there, so there's no way we can just sneak past him right behind him. So that's not gonna work. We have to get rid of him somehow. That's for sure. Maybe the whiskey can help us with that. But anyway, so in the next episode we're gonna visit the church. Of course we're gonna pick up these gardening shears and maybe find out if there's a priest or someone in there. And then we also need to find some materials for the wig for John Slim. Poor John Slim. That or alternatively we have to find a hat of some kind for him. So I guess that there is 2 ways to solve this problem for John Slim. But then again, we wouldn't even need to help him at all, because if we want the whiskey, we can just intimidate Mike with Marco and stuff and get the whiskey that way by force. So it seems that this game has multiple ways to solve puzzles, which is really, really cool, because usually in adventure games are very linear in a way that you only have one specific answer or solution to a puzzle. Every single puzzle, there's always specific solutions. So it's really cool to see an adventure game with multiple solutions to puzzles and problems. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna end this episode here, and next time we go to the church. So, until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more 3 Minutes to Midnight.